All right, let's light some of these. Come on. All right.
No, Daddy, that's for Mommy. Pierce, wait. Pierce.
Sam, I think it's time we went home now. Come on.
No, wait.
Sam.
I can't believe they just let Will Jeffers go.
Well, you know how proud Rose was of you being a cop.
Yeah, and I failed her as a cop. And as a husband, I still may have a chance to do the right thing. For a long time, I didn't know how. But now I know.
Just calm down, Reed. We'll get him.
Rusty, it can't be true. You can't tell me that your people just let Will Jeffries go. I mean, the man is guilty of sin and everybody knows it.
White says they'll keep surveillance on Jeffries.
And?
Officially, the department maintains it has no case.
Oh, that's crazy.
What about all the evidence? Come on, I should have just stretched that guy's neck when I handed him down
Yeah,
to Venezuela.
I wish you had. That way I could be planning my wedding right now.
What do you mean, could be?
Oh, Joshua, we can't possibly be thinking about a wedding with all this hanging over our heads.
Hello. We'd like a table for two.
I'm sorry, but due to the holiday, we're closing early this evening.
Surely you could accommodate two very hungry people.
If you'd like to make a reservation for another time.
Well, maybe this will persuade you to.
No!
Maybe you could induce your staff to stay open just a little while longer. See, Independence Day is very important to us.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Coast Soap in 2 invigorating scents. Coast, feel alive with...
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Of course Mommy can have a sparkler. Here, let's give it to her.
Oh, maybe later. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go find Ben and Rick and Alan Michael and ask about the Roman candles setting up. Come on.
Looks like an omen to me.
Excuse me, guys. Sam?
Come on. Oh,
Come here. Listen. I don't like any of this, okay?
Well, tough if you think that you can order me around like this.
Sam, I'm listening to your Uncle Ross. He told me to keep an eye on you, and it's exactly what I'm doing.
Pierce and I were only talking.
Sam, he was hitting on you like gangbusters.
Well, good. At least he was treating me like an adult, which is a lot more than I can say for you.
And he probably hasn't seen you throw like a tantrum just like this either.
Well, I wouldn't have to if you would stop treating me like a child.
I am not.
R2, and I bet you never treated Harley like this either.
I wish I had, because I could have saved her life.
Hey, Michelle. Who's your favorite cousin?
What was that all about?
Oh, I don't know. Ed asked me to stay for sparklers, but Holly's the hostess here now. Coming here at all was my first big mistake.
I'll do it fast, so do it again.
We have to do it on the goal.
I'm sorry. I understand, and I'm sure the staff will, too. Sit anywhere you like.
Thank you.
What is it?
You. You move like a gazelle.
Excuse me?
Well, a little skittish, a little high-strung, perhaps, but remarkably pretty to watch. Your menu, madam?
Thank you.
See my picture in the paper? It was not bad, I thought. Of course, it was my good side. I do have one, you know.
Come on in.
Well, tell me what happened at the marriage counselor. What? Oh.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We were just about to take these out, weren't we, dear?
People can't seem to get enough of my Bauer burger.
I bet. I'll have one later. You know, Mo, I could just shoot myself for not spending more time with you lately. How are you doing, really? Oh, I'm fine. Honest. It's really Michelle that I'm worried about. I mean, you know, kids have a way of picking these things up, even when you try to sugarcoat them. I could just throttle Ed. Doesn't he see how this is confusing, Michelle? Doesn't he see what this is doing to her? Or just maybe Holly is giving him tunnel vision. She's giving him a lot more than that. You know, she is really living here now. Permanently? Well, ever since she found Roger Thorpe as a convenient excuse. What are you going to do now? Take care of myself. Take care of Michelle. And wait till Holly blows over. What makes you think she's going to? Well, because I know Ed. And I love him. And I don't really have much choice. Gosh. You too.
Hey.
Well, if it isn't really rain.
How are you? Hi, William. It's good to see you.
Great.
Thank you.
Let me get this ice cream maker put together.
Do you know what? I love homemade ice cream. Mama used to make it all the time for Cal and me when we were children. Hi there. Hi.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just looking for some cheese.
So, how's Johnny? On a cheery note, everything's really good.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in this house?
No, I was working up on the hill. I heard the music, so I thought I'd come check it out. Excellent burgers, man.
Excuse us for a second, all right?
What was that all about?
You're a fun one to ask. Who do those two remind you of?
I don't know.
I really wish Philip could come tonight. I mean, I know everything's changed now. He couldn't go on grieving forever. I just hope he's happy with Blake. Still, I can't look at him without thinking about Beth. All the happiness and all the promise of more to come. I wonder if Philip lets himself think about that. I know it must hurt him, still. Well, there was one 4th of July. He and Beth were out back, in the dark, drawing pictures in the air with sparklers, just laughing like children. They were so much in love.
Philip, what's this I smell? Don't tell me you've fallen victim to the demon nicotine.
I was lighting off a few sparklers. You want one?
Oh, no, thank you. Well, this strikes me as a little eerie.
Why? It's the 4th of July.
Well, with the head of an international conglomerate sitting alone in his darkened office, playing with fireworks. You know what this could do to our insurance.
I won't tell anybody if you don't.
Well, all right.
Wait a minute, what are you doing here this late? You forget what happened to you last time?
No, I have not. And as a matter of fact, Alan is the reason that I came. He's being sentenced tomorrow.
What?
Yes. He confessed to everything at the arraignment. Absolutely everything. Looks bad for him, Philip. Very bad.
I guess so.
Well, are you going to be at your father's sentencing or not?
Are you serious? You want to call off the wedding because of Will Jeffries? I would kill you first.
And I'd help him. Yeah. Well, I didn't say anything about not wanting to get married. It's just that I can't possibly be thinking about a big wedding with things so unsettled. A justice of the peace at City Hall will be just fine.
What about all the plans we made to go to Cross Creek? HB's coming up from Venezuela.
HB can fly to Springfield just as easily as he can fly to Cross Creek. Besides, he's got all those poker buddies down there at City Hall to give him a chance to see them all.
Well, I'm sorry, darling, but I did not sew my fingers numb making that petticoat to go under your wedding dress for nothing.
I will wear my wedding dress to City Hall.
Oh, no. That dress was made to be worn under those grand old trees across creek and not in some bureaucratic infested stinkhole.
Come on, Sarah's right. Hey, a wedding at City Hall? Come on, that sounds so common. Sounds like you have to get married or something.
Who asked you?
Reva, he's right.
Look, I don't like this any more than the rest of you did. But except for the dress and wishful thinking about getting married at Cross Creek, nothing's been planned.
Well, there's still time.
It's not going to be the same now, Mama.
Oh, how so?
I wanted this wedding to be a milestone. I wanted it to be the end of all this mess. And the start of always.
Yeah, I understand that, Reva.
Well, and it can't be that way unless Will Jeffries is locked up the way he should be. I mean, he's the loose end in all this. And as long as he's still out there, he's waiting for the next time, and it's just too depressing to think about.
Look, I'm going to make sure that Will Jeffries doesn't hurt anyone in this family ever again. I will post guards if I have to take care of Mara and the house.
Oh, that's romantic.
And Rusty will make sure everything is taken care of on the police end, right? Hey, are you okay? You seem like you're a little out of it.
I'm out of it, all right. I'm beat.
What is it, Will?
It's been one roadblock in this case from the start. It's the system. It doesn't work. He's never going to get what's coming to him.
You see? Rusty's had it, I've had it, and it's only going to get worse.
Well, it will if you keep harping on it. Just let it go and concentrate on the wedding. Now, we're not going to let that piece of garbage get us down now, are we?
Mama, it's too late.
No, it's not.
Billy, you don't understand.
Oh, come on, breathe. I've known you my whole life. I've seen you down here. I've seen you all down. Sometimes I've been the one to put you there, but you always got back up. As recently as last night, if I recall.
Oh, okay, I agree. We are all survivors. But Lord, why is it like our lives is always some kind of an endurance test? When's it gonna let up? When do we get to win the door prize?
You win when you let yourself win. And that may mean picking yourself up, setting your backbone straight and saying, okay, trouble, you're tough, but I'm tough. You want more? Come on. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna wait around here. Because if I wait on you, that means you matter and you don't.
That is all fine and good, Billy, but it doesn't...
Okay, Reed, what are you gonna do? Let some weak-willed sister like Jeffries beat you?
Anyway, this little beggar was the best salesman I ever met. Not only was the rug handmade, or so he said, but the wool came from the sheik's prize ram.
Really?
Yes. Not only that, but a local prophet in Tunis had foretold that on the millennium, this rug would become a flying carpet.
Well, that's just unbelievable. I mean...
Well, why do you say that? Gotcha.
You know, I was right to have thought about canceling tonight.
A knife through my heart.
You are every bit as slippery as your press makes you out to be.
Don't believe everything you read in the papers.
Are you saying it isn't true?
Well, I could ask you the same thing, Salita. Don't be offended. I've learned the value of researching new acquaintances. I'm a creature of habit.
Well, then that's two things we have in common, because I did just a little bit of reading up on you two.
Couldn't turn the pages fast enough, huh? What's that other thing we have in common?
Well, it seems that both of us have had better luck than Humpty Dumpty. This is all just a little game to you, isn't it?
Why do you say that?
I just thought that...
What?
It's one thing being here with you, but this banter is...
You find it disturbing?
I'm just afraid I'm not very good at it.
I'm glad.
Why, because it gives you the upper hand?
In a way.
I should have explained to Michelle what was going on weeks ago.
Well, someone should have. Children are sensitive to change. It's so unsettling for them. Well, you can put her fears to rest now.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Oh, I'm not hurt. I wasn't even waiting for the silly sparkler. I was headed inside. It's just bad timing on my part. Story of my life.
What's bothering you?
Oh, I'm just jealous. Pure and simple. Jealousy ever is.
What are you jealous of?
Maureen. She finally has the good sense to see what a special man you are, and she's fighting for you while she still has a chance.
Oh, come on, look.
Oh, Ed. My eyes are wide open. You know, I'm still kicking myself for blowing our chances way back when.
We were different people then. I mean, it wouldn't be the same this time.
Yeah, you're right. It's different. And you have another family now.
This isn't helping much.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And just keep getting hotter.
Mm-hmm. And hotter. But you know what? I have a great remedy for this.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. But it involves getting naked, of course.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, dear. Honey.
Come on, let's go find your mommy.
Can't we stay longer?
No, not if you want to have a sleepover with Ben. Come on now, let's go. No. Hey, what's the problem? Maybe you don't understand me, but you don't belong here. You're grabbing food.
What food?
Don't play stupid with me. You're eating a hamburger right now. Can I help you with something?
Yeah. I'm looking for work. You got anything needs doing?
Listen, Sam, I just didn't want you to get hurt, okay?
Matt, what's he doing here?
Look, don't fall for this bull. I already gave him work.
Hey, I finished your work, okay?
That's besides the point. You don't belong here, Dylan. You understand me? Dylan? You're looking for work, this time of night?
Yeah, I need it.
Oh, well, if you're serious about this, I guess there's stuff you can do here tomorrow morning.
Great. Thanks. That suits you?
I have no comment, okay?
Dylan, wait a minute. I thought you said your name was Matt.
Wait, Frank, just hold on a second, all right?
That's just a little joke of mine. Yeah, my real name's Dylan.
So it was you that said it, all right?
Come on, Frank.
Mommy, a big monster spilled my grape juice on the carpet.
Shut up, Frank. Just back off and shut up,
Alan
okay?
Michael's right. Losing control is only going to make things worse.
I think maybe you ought to leave now.
Cool. We on for tomorrow?
Sure.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
How would you like to tell me what's going on here?
It's a long story.
I just said goodbye to Marie and Michelle. Great. I didn't even get a chance to kiss Michelle goodbye.
Well, you know, Dad, it's been a long day.
I miss her.
Are you still going to counseling?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's good. Excuse me, sir.
Fletcher, Lionel told me that Roger's day in court is next week. Is that true? Do you know?
Yes, and Alan's is tomorrow.
I think it's possible we'll all get back to normal.
Maybe. If some of us help make it happen. Look, Ed, I'm really, really happy that you're going to counseling with Maureen. Because she really loves you.
Well, I can't get into that now.
I understand. Thanks. Good night.
I'm so proud of you, Frank.
And so, they told me that I tried to kill Josh for his money. And when that didn't work, everybody became fair game.
Hey, anyone can make a mistake.
Yeah. But you see, then I tried to bury Reva alive. And I shot Alan Spaulding.
Oh, yes. I gather I have you to thank for planting him in that wheelchair.
Oh, well, yes, evidently. But I actually don't remember any of this.
That's remarkable. What was it like to wake up and realize you'd had this whole other life?
Oh, well, it was absolutely devastating. But I was fortunate enough to have a very good doctor who helped me to realize that it wasn't really me at all.
But your husband couldn't forgive you for all that? Is that why you got divorced?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Well, sure. But I guess what I'm asking is, do you still love the guy?
It's over, and I accept that. Why am I telling you all of this? I don't know.
Because I'm interested.
And because you ask an awful lot of questions.
You didn't have to answer them.
No, I didn't, did I?
Well, maybe you feel comfortable with me, because given my history, you know I can't possibly sit in judgment of yours.
Roger, I think we should get something straight right away. I'm the psychiatrist here.
How am I doing?
Fairly well. Go on, I'm listening.
Okay. See, we both know what it's like to cross the borderline and to have all eyes on us because of it.
Sometimes I think the stares will never stop.
And it's always the same stare, isn't it? Somewhere on the continuum between fear and suspicion, kind of.
Oh, yes, that's it. That's it, exactly. Go on.
See, the difference is, you've never gone on a rampage and terrorized people. Really. You can ask anybody in Springfield. I've been far worse than you ever dreamed of being.
It's the best one so far.
Oh, no. We could use Will as a target, and when in the circus, you know, and all the kids can throw softballs at his face.
Hardballs with nails in it.
Mama!
Well, it's just a suggestion.
No, I like that suggestion. I'll have some more lemonade if you want.
Well, I will, since you got her laughing again.
Hey, you know, if Will survives that, we could always bring him up to Cross Creek for the wedding, put him on the buffet table.
Oh, here we
shove
are,
a couple
back
of apples.
again.
Really?
Up his nose. I just, you don't shove apples anywhere else, do you?
Hey,
Oh.
what's
going on here? Looks like a war council.
Oh, yeah.
Well, in a way it is. We've been trying to talk Reva into having the wedding on again.
I didn't know it was off.
Oh, Pop.
Hey, whoa. Now, I don't want a whole list of pre-bride jitters here. You are getting married at Cross Creek so I can go fishing. That's an end to that.
Will, how selfless of you.
Thank you very much.
We're going to Cross Creek, aren't we, Mommy? You said I can wear my sun hat when you get married there.
Oh, I know I did, Peanut.
Honey, don't you worry about it. I'm sure that we can persuade your mama to go to Cross Creek and have the wedding there.
Otherwise, she might end up on the buffet table.
Billy, that's enough.
Reva, listen to me, okay? This is our time. If we let somebody like Will Jeffries take it away from us, maybe we didn't deserve it in the first place.
Oh, now, Joshua, that's not true.
No, Josh is right. Stake your claim, Reva. Nobody's gonna give it to you all wrapped up neat and tidy, especially not a dog like Jeffrey's.
Right into the tree.
Where we go?
Further, a little bit further. Keep on going. Don't go straight this way. Okay,
So this is what you meant about getting naked.
What did you and your hormones think I meant,
Well, I
Dylan?
show you when we get home.
Come on.
Come on, no, let's go. Yeah.
No. Are we going to go skinny dipping?
Not unless the river happens to be chlorinated.
Come on, Bauer. We're just into adventure.
Back home in bed.
Mm-mm. It can't be because I'm here.
Okay.
What?
I'll make a deal with you.
All right.
You get buffed, going first, and I'll think about
Oh, now, wait a minute. That isn't fair. All right, listen. I'll take my shoe off. I'll stick my big toe in. If it's warm, then maybe, just maybe, I'll indulge you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Oh, my God! Oh, Johnny! Oh!
I'm Saul Fessman, president of Queen City Home Healthcare. I'd like to...
Let go of me.
Hey, sorry, what are you trying to pull here? I didn't mean to scare you.
Daddy.
It's okay, son.
Yeah.
Everything's all right.
I heard screams. What happened?
It's my fault, Alice. I scared these folks. No, I'm sorry. I heard Chelsea scream, and I saw... I just assumed that...
Look, Johnny, come on. It's late.
Yeah, what are you people doing here, fishing or something?
No, sir, we live here.
Here? Where?
Over there.
Johnny. Johnny, look.
I'm sorry, we didn't know.
Please don't report us to the police. We know we shouldn't be here, but we've
It's
had
all
very
right,
hard...
Alice. They've got eyes. They know what the situation is.
Please. Don't worry, we'd never turn you in. It's all right.
Thanks. Let's go back to bed now. Excuse me. But you really live here, you mean all the time? Ever since the winter broke. It was scary at first, but I guess you get used to anything. Good night. No, wait. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but... Why do you live there? Isn't there a shelter to go to?
I wouldn't have Jimmy in that place downtown they call a shelter. It's filled with rats, undesirables, you name it.
We could find housing if we split up, but I draw the line at that. I'm not going to break my family up. It's all I've got left. Go on. Put Jimmy back to bed. I think it's been hardest on my wife. Alice had the house fixed up just so when I got laid off at the factory. I tried to get work. Called on the family for help. They did what they could, but the bills just kept piling up. Finally, we lost the house.
Well, how do you live now?
Oh, we get by. I pick up odd jobs. No one wants to hire me steady since I got no address. School's the same way for Jimmy, because he's got no street number. But that's not your fault. You folks take care. No, listen, this is a serious problem, and if the system's not going to do anything about it, then we will. No offense, but I don't see how. Well,
You know, I know a way.
what?
How would you feel about telling the public your story?
Well, who wants to hear about it? When you've got everything you need, you don't worry about people like me. I know. I used to be one of those people. No, listen, I think it's worth a shot. And I think you should do it. For Alice. And Jimmy.
Let's not go into a long, drawn-out explanation. You know it's best for me to leave.
Why now? There must be a reason.
It's a promise I made to myself. Never clutch onto someone when you're scared.
You scared of Roger?
It's not over between you and Maureen.
Look, if you're scared...
No. You know, I walked out of that last marriage without a scratch. I convinced myself I could handle anything on my own. Alone. Now, I better be right about this, or I could be in big trouble. That's why I have to leave now, see if I sink or swim.
What about us?
We knew there were no guarantees.
Do you want a commitment?
I just need some peace and quiet, time to think. You won't begrudge me that, will you?
No, of course not. So it's just over between us.
Who knows? Maybe the best is yet to come.
Here you go, Henry.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, enough of this dreary business talk. What about your father?
Oh, yes, Henry, I will be at the sentencing. You don't think I'm going to miss a chance to drive the last nail into the coffin, do you?
Well, Alan certainly handed you the hammer.
How so?
Well, he pleaded guilty to reckless endangerment, assault, and then he waived the right to a trial. I just don't understand. Now it's only a question of how long he'll get. Philip, I don't think you realize how deeply this thing is affecting you.
What makes you say that, Henry?
Well, for those of us who know Alan, really know him, I mean, we realize we should write him off. And we have just cause to. And we've done it more than once. After all, he's ruthless. He's cruel to the people he loves or claims to love. But then there's something about him. There's something that makes you pity him and you let him back into your life. Alexander's done it. Vanessa's done it. You've done it. Even I'm guilty of it.
What's the point you're making, Henry?
I don't think you realize how deeply you'll be affected by that sentencing, do you?
Oh, yes, I do. I know it's going to be hard. Nothing with Alan is easy. But I'm not going to allow myself to feel guilty about it. I don't have any choice. I couldn't let things go on the way they were. Between Roger and Blake, Alan was making my life hell. This was the only thing that I could do to try to wipe the slate clean and start over.
Well, the resilience of youth. At least Alan hasn't robbed you of that.
Well, Henry, he came pretty damn close.
Philip, has Alan had anything to do with what's happened between you and Rick?
What do you know about that?
Oh, just that things don't seem to be the same as they used to between the two of you?
No, that was my fault. But I'm doing everything I can to rectify it, try to make it up to him.
Well, do not delay, my boy. Friendships that aren't worked on can end as quickly as a summer shower.
I know, Henry, and I'm gonna fix it if I can. Oh boy. Summertime. I'm a mess, Henry. Remember what summer used to feel like when you were a kid? I feel like it would go on forever. One long, hot day blending into the next. Hum of the lawnmower, smell of the fresh-cut grass. God, is there anything that smells like fresh-cut grass? When you're a kid, you think you can just lay out there and it'll go on forever. Doesn't work that way. No. Been a long time since I have just stretched out in the grass, Henry. Maybe I should try it this summer.
Philip, why don't you go over to the Bowers? I'm sure the barbecue's still in session.
I don't think so, Henry. I don't think I'm welcome there right now.
Well, maybe things will get better when Blake gets back.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. And I hope it's soon.
They know.
I don't know what you're proud of. You almost slugged a guy.
Dylan hurt Harley immensely, Frank. You only reacted out of love.
Yeah, but I hate it that you saw me act like that, okay?
You take care of the people that you hold dear. That's an honorable and admirable thing.
Yeah, but it's usually too little, too late.
I could just be the exception to that.
What do you mean?
Tonight, you were only trying to protect me from Pierce. And I pitched a fit. I'm sorry. You were right in hindsight. Pierce was looking for more than a midnight swim.
So you're not mad at me for wanting to take you home?
No, it's only that you ordered me around like a child. I know I'm petite and somewhat naive, but I don't feel like a kid. And when you treat me like one, it's 2 times worse. Because more than anybody else, I want you to...
Sam.
Come on, Sam. We'll give you a ride home, okay?
I am so stupid.
Oh, good night. So good to see you.
Nice
meeting
Where's Holly, dear? Is she upstairs? No, she went back to the Lakeland.
Happy Independence Day.
You're awfully quiet all of a sudden. What are you thinking about?
My arraignment. It's next week.
Well, I certainly hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you. But given my track record, I doubt it. Too many people want their pound of flesh.
Oh, no, Roger, wait. I insist on paying
Please,
for mine.
put away your purse.
No, Roger,
Now listen, forgive me, but I'm hopelessly old-fashioned about this. Please, put away your purse.
All right, fine. But next time...
Oh, so I didn't scare you away. Listen, it's the shack of the evening. What do you say we hit the town?
Thank you. This has been so lovely, but I should get home.
Why, when you're smiling so much?
Well, it is the 4th of July, Independence Day.
Yeah, independence.
Come help me celebrate what's left of mine.
Well, Mommy?
So, what's it gonna be, sister?
What's your answer, honey?
Better be the right answer.
Yeah. You're right, you're right. Okay, we're gonna strut our stuff, and we're gonna show the troublemakers of the world that they don't have anything on us.
You mean I can wear my son at our first creek?
You sure can, because I love you, and I love your daddy, and we're gonna have the sweetest, best wedding Oklahoma's ever seen. Who have meant so much to us over the years.
Yeah, we can invite, what's his name, Otis, who takes care of the cabin. And Betty Jo, that cleans all the fishes we
And all the people who have shared in our lives all along the way. Hear that, Hans? You didn't get blisters for nothing.
Well, I say we start celebrating right here and now.
Yeah, how?
If I recall, Uncle Billy saved some fireworks for Mara.
Now, Pop just brought Mara back from the park where they saw fireworks.
Oh.
So, let's go!
Hey,
go! Really, ain't those things away from the house?
Yes, ma'am! Time to party!
Fireworks.
Russell, aren't you coming?
I'll watch from in here, okay, Mama? Don't you worry, Rosie. I swear he's gonna pay.
Every thrilled. Bob's thrilled.
Well, I know Bob Kesselberg.
This has been Guiding Light. Sportswear by Norton McNaughton. Eyewear by Avant-Garde Optics. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.